Hey everyone, if this is your first time to the channel, please do so. Make sure that you're subscribed, hit that bell for notifications, so that way you don't miss another video like this one coming your way. Also, don't forget to hit the like button. It does help this channel grow. Please feel free to leave a comment. We do get back to all of our comments. This video is not intended for children under the age of 17 years old. Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of MOE'S Toy Room, come from my room to yours. And today, here we go folks, we're headed back some old school style of MOE'S Toy Room, what we used to do, due to the fact that we haven't gotten any of these new as of late. And this bad boy was delivered straight from Neca. Here is Neca's brand new Predator Hunting Grounds Ultimate Samurai Predator. You can see this one on the very front. I have been pre-ordered on this thing for a long time. So if you are also pre-ordered through the Neca shop and were one of the early ones that pre-ordered it, you should be receiving them in your mailbox about now. These bad boys retail for about $37.99 and are available now on shopneca.com. All right, you might get hit with some tariffs and also a higher shipping fee because the shipping from Neca is a little harder. And let me give you a helpful tip here. Okay, if you order this Predator, do not order it with another pre-order, because then you will wait for that. Then you will be waiting for that other pre-order to come in to be shipped, for that way they can ship the two together. Purchase it by itself. So if it's available right now, purchase it by itself or purchase it with something that is in stock and they will send it out to you right away. But if you purchase it with another pre-order, you're going to be waiting a very long time. All right, folks, so here is the Predator Hunting Grounds Ultimate Samurai Predator. This thing is brand new to the market. I know I've been waiting for this for a very long time. In case you guys did not know, if you are newer to this channel, I used to unbox and review Predators constantly. Like whenever they were coming out. Like I don't know how many Predators reviews I have done, but they are down below in my library. All right, so let's hit up the side right here. You can see Predator right there, Hunting Ground Ultimate Samurai Predator. You can see him right there. And also on the very back, there you go right there, how your Predator could look with the right diorama. Includes katana, articulated plasma caster, collapsed and extended combi sticks, interchangeable unmasked head and hands. All right, folks, so there you go. The brand new Predator movie is hitting. It will be today, so this video is going to air. I filmed these videos the night before, so yeah, it will be airing Friday, so like the 7th, I believe it's the 7th of November. The brand new Predator Borderlands, I think, is the movie. Yes, my kids do want to go see it, so it's getting really good reviews, folks. So I don't know if that's why Neca finally decided to send these things out right now, due to the fact that that movie is hitting. Even though this one doesn't have, I don't believe that it has a relation to that movie Predator. But anyway, Predator Hunting Grounds on the other side. You can see on the inside right there, there's how your Predator could look with the right diorama. You can't see all the combi sticks and everything on this Predator due to the fact that it's probably on a tray right behind them. We will check that out. But here you have the Ultimate Samurai Predator kicking back behind his window pane, locked in his plastic prison, as he has finally made it here amongst a lot of Predators that we do have put away, and I am going to make a display of all my Predators very, very soon. All right, folks, so here you have it. This is how he comes. I was absolutely right. The tray is underneath him in the very back. There is that separate Predator head. Looks like he has his hands. Yeah, this is a cool looking item. I mean, I'm going to go on the record and say it kind of reminds me of Big Red. I mean, it just does. And I feel that, me personally, all these Predators tend to increase in price if you collect them for an investment. this is definitely going to be one that you're going to want them for sure. But if you are a hardcore Predator fan, I am sure you are jumping out of your socks right now, taking a look at this right now on my screen. But folks, they are available right now at shopneca.com. All right, folks, first off, tail of the tape. This guy's big. So, and I got his head leaning a little forward too because his plasma caster is kind of hindering his head movement. But to the very tip of that samurai helmet faceplate that he has is 8.5 inches. And to the very top of his dreadlock that's sticking up on top of his head is well over 9 inches. So yes, he's to the very tip of that mask. Yeah, there you go, to the samurai part. Yeah, he's 21.5 centimeters. And to the actual top of the dreadlock right there, yeah, he's tipping in probably about 23 centimeters. Yeah, he is no small cat. Just straight up telling you. You can see right there behind him, that is the diorama that he is going to bring. He does bring that. He does bring his plasma caster that is on his shoulder that will come mounted on him. So, yes, it will be on him mounted. So let me see if I can slide this guy over a little bit there. Yeah, there you go. There you go. All right, folks, it will be mounted on him already. This guy is just loaded. I mean, to see it in person, I can't even tell you. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this thing justice because this figure is so awesome. It is just amazing. But let me get this ball rolling. Here is his alternate hands. He does have the two that are wide open, and then he has these. These are going to be the ones that he is going to hold his combi sticks with, and also his blade, his sword. So yeah, his katana. Okay, and speaking of katana, okay, here is his katana that he will. This thing is super cool, folks. So yeah, it could break though, so just keep it out of reach of children. Very sharp edge on the very back there. They did a fantastic job with this. Yeah, definitely I would rather pose him with this than the actual combi sticks, to be honest. Then he brings a shorter version of the combi stick. I don't know if I can get get you a good glimpse of that. Okay, these are very pokey all the way around. On the ends, they got their engravements that are all over them. I don't know how good that's coming out on screen, but they have it. And then he has a medium-sized one. That was the shorter one. Okay. So you could probably do like some good animated work with this. Make it go from the smaller one to the medium to the large. And then he has the large one. Yeah. So there you go. I wonder if these like centerpieces on them are the same size. Yeah, they are. They scale pretty good. So this one seems to be a little bit fatter. Maybe because everything when it goes in, maybe it expands a little bit. But yeah, they're the same size. All right, and then the last thing he brings is his alternate head. Yeah, that thing is impressive. Look how the dreads just roll back and then they all tie up in there. And then on this side, they got like one dread that's like hanging out. Yeah, this dude's no joke. All the teeth work that's done up in there, just everything. Man, this is cool. This would be actually a really good Halloween prop to build a Predator. So you guys know as of late, I've been getting into building Halloween stuff for my display. So but all right, so here is this Predator right here. I am going to take that away, okay, and give you a updated review. Okay, well, all this is soft molded plastic. All his gear that is on him is not too soft, but kind of medium. Okay, he does have his plasma caster right here. It looks like it does move forward. It does. So it will move forward. You can see right there on the, right there, you can see the little scaper right there. And then you can also move it back. But you got to kind of mess with it a little bit. And I just moved it forward, but I'm almost afraid because I don't want to break it. And there it is. There's fully back. So you can see that right there. Okay, and then his mask is a hard molded plastic, so you're going to want to be very careful with this. Very pokey, and his dreads are very soft dreads, same as they are on here. They're going to be very soft material. There you got it, folks. He has all that like writing throughout there. I'm going to get you an up close on this real quick in a minute. I didn't think that he had his wrist blades, but he does. So he's going to have those, and they do extend and they retract. So, and then throughout the back there, you can see the way that all this is done, painted, soft molded plastic all throughout here. And then all the rest of him is pretty much hard molded. So like on his feet, I'm trying to keep him up. So on his feet, this is he got molded material right there also on his feet. So, but then he also has the actual bands that hold his armor together are a very soft molded plastic, even down here. So these are all soft molded. That goes all the way around, and then he also has them right there in front of his shin guards that's holding them. So he has them there, and then he has them holding his wrist things on him. I think they're gauntlets, they could be called. Yeah, he does have that, and he got all like the writing all through his armor. This figure is nice, like really freaking nice. And if I forgot anything else there, folks, please forgive me for that. He does tend to have his toes not so pokey as they usually are, and actually the nails on his hands, on the thumbs, are very, very pokey. So there you go, folks. Let's get a look on this guy so you can see him. Yeah, this thing is super cool, super nice. You can see all the writing through there, the way that they did the color art. Look at that. You see the writing on his mask. Okay, so if you hear anything in the background like little dogs barking, it's because we have a litter of puppies. So my dog had a litter of puppies. So we have 5 new males that we're getting ready to rehome. So there you have it. Okay. So, yes. There you have that. Look how they did this. This is just, however in the hell Neca made this guy, no wonder it took so long to get. I mean, look at all the way through the netting on his actual skin. The way that they got all that in there. That is super sharp. There's even writing all over his plasma caster. You can see that. Wow. This thing is really, really freaking nice. All right, let me put this down real quick. Get in position because we are about to review this guy right now, and we are going in on it. All right, folks, so it's review time. Head doesn't look down too well, and I'm going to tell you right now, his head will probably spin around and everything. He does look side to side very well, but his plasma caster is on, and it does come off. It does look like it comes off, but I'm going to leave it on there because that's the way he came, so I'm just going to leave him on there. I don't want to like mess something up or whatever. I love the way he's looking. So obviously this arm's not going to have much articulation, and this one doesn't even go up 90 either. So yes, all this just hinders all of it, but you can get it to move around. He does have a double jointed elbow. You can see that firsthand. And he does have that. And then he does have rotation at the bottom of the shoulder. And you can see it right there, the way that that looks right there. So you got his bicep right there, and then right above it is the rotation. And then his hands will move around. He does have some good hinge work that's going on these hands. They are very operational. So yes, this is super nice. Now, does he have movement at the gauntlets? Yes, he does. He has rotation right here at these wrist gauntlets. I believe those are his gauntlets. If not, please be kind and just down below in the comments, let me know. It's been a while since I've done a Predator one. So, and then same as the other arm. Okay, we're going to go right here below. Okay, so he does have rotation right below the chest area, but he has his strap. However, in the world, Neca did that. They put a soft molded strap all the way through underneath his armor to kind of hold it on. That is insane. Like, literally insane. I mean, I can't express it anymore, but he does have rotation there, and he also has it at the waist. And so as far as like ab crunch, I don't know how much ab crunch he's going to have, because he does have a rotation in 2 areas there. And then right here, yes, he could probably hit the splits even more, but he does have all that armor on, so it kind of hinders him a little bit. And then his hips don't lie. He always got good hip movement. And then right here at the knees, he's on a single joint. So yes, there you have it, single joint right there. And does he have rotation there? No, he does not. Does he have it at the upper? Whoa, look at this. So when you go like this, underneath, he also has like another like apron like underneath that. Wow, just incredible. So I don't know if he has thigh rotation. It looks like it's just the hip rotation, and then nothing at the knees other than the single joint. And then his feet do have small tilt rocker, and they do move around, and you can position him to actually stand up. It might take a while to get him in that right pose, but he will stand on his own, folks. There you have it. So here he is with the smaller combi stick in hand. You can see it right there. And then I also extended his blades out on the other. Yes, he does hold these sticks very well. So yes, they fit right in, folks. All right, so I did this one this way with, I left the smaller combi in hand. I had his wrist blades extended still, and I also put the medium one in that hand, because with the other one, I believe that I could even get away with him holding it with 2 hands, but I think I'm going to go with one, kind of the way that Darth Maul held his lightsaber when they opened it up. But we're going to take a look at that next. All right, folks, so I put him in this really cool looking pose right here with the extended one. I also got his extended blades out the way he could look, moved him around a little bit for that way he doesn't just look like he's just standing there. Kind of tilted his head and got that pose right there. So there you have it. Like he's ready to go to war right there, and it's on, baby, it's on. All right, folks, so here he is with his katana in hand. Yeah, I kind of left him almost in the same pose. He is a little wobbly right now, so in case he falls over, but he does tend to be standing right there. So yeah, I kind of did it behind him to kind of make that poster art kind of pop, but the way he looks is just devastating. You could see that. Yeah, that's just impressive. All right, folks, so let's check him out with his alternate head. All right, folks, so here he is with his alternate head. I left the katana in hand. I don't know how long he's going to be able to retain that pose, but yeah, he is a little wobbly at this point, only because I haven't really mounted down that 1 foot. But I will say that with the alternate head, I could not get it to click onto the ball joint. So it is on there, but yeah, you could just easily kind of like pull it off. I couldn't get it to snap in place. Maybe if I mess with it a little bit more, I will, in case you guys have the same problem. Leave it down below in the comments. But also, yeah, I might have to maybe put it in some hot water for a while to heat it up and then try and pop it on. But it does seem to be staying on very well. But you know, I didn't hear the click. So, but yeah, that's how he looks there, and he looks amazing. What do you guys think? Like, that looks really good, folks. Sorry the review went so long, but yeah, there you have it. There. All right, let's give him somebody to compare to. All right, folks, so just to give you an idea, due to the fact that I got all my other Predators put away right now, as to how big he is, here is the very brand new NECA Halloween H2O Michael Myers, which I have unboxed and reviewed and is on this channel down below in my library. Here is the brand spanking new, very hard to find bloody variant of Art the Clown, Ultimate Art the Clown. That is also the Ultimate H2O Michael Myers. That's how he looks amongst them. Yes, they are smaller. These Predators are very big, so they're bulky. They always come with a lot of stuff. And to know that they're like the same price range, but these figures such as the Art the Clown one have been coming loaded with weapons amongst with cool stuff like Michael Myers also brings. NECA is just becoming a very, very giving company. Just saying, folks, they give you a lot of bang for your buck nowadays. But here you go. That's how he looks there, folks. All right, folks, so that'll do it. That's it for my review of the very brand spanking new Predator Hunting Grounds Ultimate Samurai Predator, available now at NECA Shop. Well, shopneca.com. Go on in there and check it out. See if they are available. They are shipping out now, folks. So good luck and happy hunting to all, and welcome. It's the holiday season, folks. And please, if you did like this video, please feel free to hit the like button. It does help this channel grow. I can't stress it enough. Also, please feel free to leave a comment. We do get back to all of our comments. Yeah, a simple thumbs up would be very nice, folks. It does help the channel quite a bit to kind of get us in that algorithm, so that way I could do more of these videos, especially now that NECA is going to start bringing back more Predators. So, all right, folks, so please like, comment, subscribe, and make sure you subscribe, hit that bell for notifications, so that way you don't miss another video like this one coming your way. And from Moe's to yours, good night, everyone.